Hey, my name is Jacob Purcell. Now I'm doing the research question. How does GM-fed feed affect pigs' digestive system? Reasons for this question. 1. Pigs have very similar digestive systems to humans. 2. The problems that the pigs have could travel up into the food chain and affect us. 3. It could happen to other animals or ourselves. What is meant by GMO? GMO is a genetically modified organism. They are modified to survive a certain environment or a certain disease. As it relates to this research question, we are talking about genetically modified corn or soy that is fed to pigs. The research question that I chose, the study that I chose to use it was from Judy Carman, an Australian professor. Her experiment consisted of 168 newborn pigs. 84 were fed a non-GM diet. They were the control group, and the other 84 were fed a GM diet that consisted of GM corn or soy that contained 3 GM proteins. This went on for 22.7 weeks before they killed them and autopsied them. None of the veterinarians knew about this experiment. Results of the experiment. The level of stomach inflammation was very high. Males were at 4 times more likely, and females were 2.2 times more likely when you're talking about the GM pigs versus the non-GMO pigs to get stomach inflammation. The pigs also had intestinal problems, inflammation of small intestine, thinning of intestinal walls, bowel disease, and stomach ulcers. This data was found at gmojudycarman.org. So this graph was generated with her numbers. Right here, we see that, actually, let's start right here. The orange represents severe stomach inflammation, and the blue represents a healthy stomach. So as we see here, only about 9 pigs had severe stomach inflammation out of the control group. That is a little below normal. That's good. It's very good. And 88.7% were healthy. That's 75 pigs. Now over here we see that it's about 3 times more likely for a pig fed GM products to get stomach inflammation. They had 23 pigs that had severe stomach inflammation. That's 31.9%. And down here we see what severe stomach inflammation looks like, and that's from a GM fed pig. And we see here, which was a control pig, we see a perfectly healthy pig. This picture was from www.naturalnews.com, and we know the cause. Okay. The main reason for these digestive problems were the GM proteins, according to the scientists. One was a herbicide, which was created by people using the spray Roundup. The other 2 were insecticides, which are created when scientists try and use chemicals to make it insect resistant. While some of these proteins are okay, but scientists are starting to worry about stacked proteins. Stacked proteins are when 2 or more of these GM proteins combine. Scientists are worried because they can only test for some certain substances alone. And currently there are 37% of our corn has stacked proteins in them. My citations, organiccenter.org, gmojudycarman.org, gislabelet.org, and picture from naturalnews.com.